this project, we're going to use an unfinished wood pallet tree from Walnut Hollow, chalky finish paint, and this color is called New Life, some pretty scrapbook paper that complements the paint, decoupage, and buttons. Let's get started. So first we're going to paint the entire tree with this beautiful green color. Because I'm using chalk paint, I didn't have to seal or treat or do anything to the palette. That's why I really love using chalk paint, because I don't have to spend a lot of time prepping the wood. I can just paint it, and usually it'll only take about 2 applications of paint to get really nice coverage. So this is a Rustic palette. You can see it's kind of rough and unfinished, which is fine. That's what I love. To me, it helps give it that kind of shabby chic, worn look to it. I'm just going to work my brush in there to cover as much as possible. And I can always come back later with a smaller brush to get the pieces that I missed. So now I'm going to take some decorative cardstock, and I have measured the slat to see how wide I need my paper to be. The first slat I'm doing is 2.5 inches long. So I'm going to cut my paper. And then the next one, since this is a rustic tree, they are, kind of varied. And that's what's fun about it, I think, is that they're not all going to be matchy-matchy. So once I've cut the pieces that I want, I'm now going to grab my decoupage medium and start placing these on the trees. So now that my paper has been cut and trimmed to size, I'm going to use my decoupage medium to attach the pattern paper to the tree. Brush on a nice even application. Place it on top. Smooth out any bubbles and let that dry. Sometimes I will cover it with another application since this one is curling up. I might have to really wet it down so that it stays put. I've cut this just a teeny bit larger than the size I need because I like to sand the edges off later, and that'll help add to that kind of shabby chic, rustic look. Okay, so now as it's getting wet with the decoupage medium, it's really starting to adhere nicely. And I'm just going to let that dry. So now that my tree has been painted, decoupaged, sanded, I'm ready to start embellishing. I'm going to use some old jewelry pieces, hot glued on. I broke the pin back off here so that I could use this as part of my tree, and that's going to make a really cute star on top. I like the way it kind of mimics the look of the doilies here. And then, oh my goodness, there goes my glue gun dripping. Guess I'll grab that button first since I got some glue on it. I'm going to embellish the rest of my tree with colorful buttons that kind of complement the colors that I've got on the tree. And I think to avoid burning, I'm going to put the glue where I want it first and then add the button. Isn't that cute? I really like the way this is coming together. Very kind of shabby, colorful, and non-traditional Christmas tree, but I think You know, it's always fun to bring some slightly different colors and themes into your holiday decorating. So I'm going to have fun embellishing this with buttons. Hopefully you'll give this a try after you've seen how easy and fun this is to do. And have fun crafting and creating with Walnut Hollow unfinished wood products that you can embellish and decorate in so many different ways. Thanks for stopping by. Ciao.